Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to NCW. This is episode 48, and I'm your host, your general manager, your commentator for the evening. New York streamers, we are coming to you live from Hamilton, Canada, for the go-home show to NCW Invincible. 5 tag team matches, 2 single matches. Tonight's card, it is definitely looking like a New Japan show, but it won't be any less chaotic than it normally is. And we are kicking things off with the 8 men involved in the NCW Live Championship match at NCW Invincible. Cody Hagan and Travis Rex teaming together. Brendan Steele and Ray Liguri teaming together. And then we have the odd pairing of Eddie Knight and Seth Goldman. But also we got a very familiar team in the form of the Bounty Hunters, Tony Lee Williams, and the current and new NCW Live Champion David Cassidy. Let's see who's going to build momentum heading into NCW Invincible. Oh, this is going to be a war. This is going to be chaos. This is going to be everything NCW represents in a nutshell. Look at that, everyone's just sitting there waiting for this show to start. And who's going to be the team that comes out first? It's of course the Bounty Hunters, former 6-man tag team champions. And there you see the NCW Live title went from Tony Lee Williams through a lot of stars, and it ended up back in the Bounty Hunters' hands and around the waist of David Cassidy after his, I guess you'd say, iconic defeat over Seth Goldman in episode 47. But now, while these two are teaming tonight, they will be opponents at NCW Invincible. But David Cassidy has made it known that that title around his waist isn't the Live Championship right now, it's the Hardcore title. And if he walks out of NCW Invincible with the title around his waist, it may just become the NCW Hardcore Live Championship. That'd be cool, merge the titles together. What do you reckon of that? Hardcore title mixed with the Live title. Alright, so we got one team who likes each other. Now we're going to have a complete team who's going to detest each other. I really need to change that SmackDown Live shit. That bothers me every episode. But here comes the former 2-time NCW Live Champion, former 6-time Intercontinental Champion, former World Tag Team and 6-man Tag Team Champion, and a former 3-time World Champion, Eddie Knight, looking to become the first ever 3-time NCW Live Champion. But of course, there's one problem that gets in his way every single time, and that is Tony Lee Williams. That is why Eddie Knight will be teaming up with one of his, I wouldn't say they're really enemies, but of course faction warfare means a thing here. And that is the leader of the KOD, Seth Goldman. Maybe they might have what it takes to put down the bounty hunters, at least in this match. Look at that. David Cassidy's like, what is this reject doing? Frozen is Poppy. I'm just proud of myself. Trying to think, who is that? Well, didn't you have a different name yesterday? You're like Ninja or Shredder or some shit. But here comes the last man who held the title before David Cassidy, the Brazilian Nightmare, Seth Goldman. Former NCW Hardcore Champion, former NCW Cruiserweight Champion, former Alpha Tag Team Champion, and a former NCW Six-Man Tag Team Champion. In fact, it was Seth Goldman, Manhunter, and Trevor Lee White who took, or not took, but stopped the Bounty Hunters from becoming two-time Six-Man Tag Team Champions. But of course, Seth Goldman, Manhunter, Trevor Lee White, they lost those Six-Man Tag Team titles. They lost a rematch to the Public Enemy. That is why Seth Goldman has made it his goal to capture that Holy Grail. He was able to fend off the Crimson Wolf on NCW Live episode 22. But of course, there was a hardcore icon waiting in the shadows for him. And now Seth Goldman teaming up with an unlikely ally in this match. But it must be done if he wants to become a two-time NCW Live champion. Well, technically no it doesn't, but still. I mean, it's still technically a world elite kind of thing, because he is Brazilian, and as far as I see, he's the best Brazilian wrestler we got on the roster. Even though he's like pale fucking white. He's a Brazilian daywalker. Nightwalk. Whatever. Alright, that's two teams. Here comes team number 3. And here comes Brendan Steele, the Iron Man of NCW, defeating Tony Lee Williams to capture the NCW Live Championship and enter the NCW King of the Ring tournament. Brendan Steele advanced to the 4th round before being eliminated. But now looking to become a 3-time champion in NCW, 1-time US champion, 1-time Live champion. Can he make a double at Invincible? Look at that, Brendan Steele. He looks ready. He looks focused to step back in the ring on the pay-per-view card. Last time we saw him at a pay-per-view was NCW Storm, where he lost his contract rematch for the United States title courtesy of an epic knee strike. In fact, I believe he's lost his last 2 pay-per-views, losing the US title to Epic in the Elimination Chamber at Rage. But, you know, he did win the prior to, so not doing bad. This is going to be a unique team. And you see Ray Liguri, pretty much the underdog coming into this one. And at NCW Invincible, I mean, the smallest man in the match. Technically a junior heavyweight. But just like that knee strike, he wants to prove that he can break barriers, much like he can break faces. And defeating Cody Hagan to win his first title here in NCW in quick fashion. Very impressive. However, his reign did not last long, losing to Seth Goldman, but he did defend against Alexander Leonardo Davidson. So he wasn't a one and done champion. I could see the junior heavyweight title around his waist one time in the future. Hell, this could actually be a tag team if they win tonight. Where you go from like the babyface team to the heel team. And Cody Hagan took the ball and ran with a mile in mind. But now Cody Hagan, he wants that live champion back. He wants that live championship back. He wants to reclaim what rewrote his career. But the question is, can he build the momentum with an unlikely alliance with the Sinister One? Look at that, Cody Hagan. What do you think his limit is? Like, what's his roof? I can see him as the US champion. Maybe Intercontinental in like in 6 months or something. Maybe a world champion. Like season 4, I could definitely see him as the world champ. Like he could be the next man to win money in the Money for Chaos. And here comes Sinister Travis Rex, looking to become two-time live champion. We haven't seen him since he lost the title. Actually, that's not true. We haven't seen him since he lost the King of the Ring match. I mean, beat Shane Kobayashi in the second round before being eliminated in the third round, I believe. But Sinister... Actually, no. Okay, I lied because he was technically in the US title tournament. #1 contenders tournament. Made it to the semi-finals before being eliminated by Richard Knight. Was it Richard Knight or Dunkel Gott that eliminated him? Fuck. Too much shit's been going on. Just like this match. Alright, so Tony's going after Brendan. David Cassidy's going after Travis Rex. Seth Goldman's going after Cody Hagan, and Ray Laguerre's going after Eddie Knight. Seriously, what is it up with always the small guys going after Eddie Knight? It's like they're trying to prove something to him or some shit. Oh, massive Uranagi slam there by Cody Hagan. David Cassidy stuck in a corner by the last man who went into a pay-per-view with the live championship, Travis Rex, but face first into the mat. Right now, only one of these 8 men are trying to become a 3-time live champion. Oh fuck, ref down. Ref down. That didn't take long. Ooh, bicycle knee cuts down Cody Hagan to one knee. Eddie Knight being taken out. Everyone's getting taken out. The ring's clearing up. And right now in the ring, Cody Hagan, Seth Goldman, and David Cassidy. And that didn't even last long. Seth Goldman being flung out. And Cody Hagan trying to take out the live champion early. But Tony was looking to break things up. And Tony Lee Williams trying to save his partner, but no, Brendan Steele there to stop him. Not sure why. I think Brendan Steele has something to prove. But look at this roundhouse kick by Tony Lee Williams. Not often you can see a big man do that. And Seth Goldman getting kicked off by Hagen. David Cassidy dragging himself up back to his feet, courtesy of the ring apron. And Eddie Knight, Ray Liguri, they still haven't left each other alone. And now Eddie Knight going after David Cassidy. Or was until he got put on his ass. But Seth Goldman looking to put Hagen down. Oh, with a nasty knee strike. Hagen could be unconscious. Well, I said could have been, but not really. Oh, Hagen. This is not good for Seth Goldman. Hagen drive up. Ooh, that could be it. Seth Goldman could be the first man eliminated. Eddie Knight being dealt with by David Cassidy, but Seth Goldman still able to get the shoulder up. Tony Lee Williams hung up on the second rope here. Cody Hagen trying to tap out Seth Goldman. 619 by Brendan Steele. But Tony Lee Williams stopping him before he could get any other bad ideas. There we go. Irish whip goes under, around the stairs, back in. Massive lariat takes out the Iron Man. As Travis Rex, I believe, is not sure what he's doing. Oh, there's a code breaker. Taking out Seth Goldman. Tony Lee Williams, belly-to-belly suplex to Ray Liguri, one, but able to get the shoulder up. And Brendan Steele coming in to save his tag partner before getting hung up. Oh, Ray Liguri eats gold to black. Goes in for the cover, but I think Hagen got in the way, and there's a running knee strike by Tony Lee Williams to the Iron Man. And David Cassidy and Eddie Knight still fighting. World Elite and Bounty Hunter go deep. Cody Hagen looking to take out Tony Lee Williams in this match, but David Cassidy there with the breakup. Hagen blocking that slap or chop. And now into the single leg Boston Crab, but Hagen too close to the ropes. Oh, and a watch to Travis Rex by Seth Goldman in the corner. And old rivals. We knew it wouldn't take long before Tony Lee Williams and Eddie Knight came running at each other. What the hell is Hagen doing here to David Cassidy? Not too sure, but it could have been bad. Tony Lee Williams trying to pick up Ray Liguri. Liguri not going down. Hagen thinking for the better end. Oh my god, Travis Rex with a sinister pile driver. 1, 2, 3, and Eddie Knight has been... No, that was Seth Goldman, I'm sorry. Seth Goldman has been eliminated. So we're down to 7. Just remember, this is a preview of what we're going to get at NCW Invincible when every man is on their own. Oh, look at this. Ray Liguri setting up Cody Hagen. Travis Rex down right now. Oh, and Ray Liguri jumps over Travis Rex to nail that drop kick. Eddie Knight thinking something bad, something we know all too well. Ooh, and a breakout there, and there's a Knight's bomb to the NCW Live Champion. David Cassidy in trouble of elimination. Tony Lee Williams is down right now. But so is the referee. And Eddie Knight doesn't have a tag team partner to back him up like everyone else in this match. Oh, and a big clothesline takes him out. Travis Rex, big shooting star there though. Brendan Steele. Irish whip there by David Cassidy. Now what's Cassidy thinking to do to the 6-time Intercontinental Champion? Uh-oh. Cody Hagan in trouble here. Tony Lee Williams, butterfly pile driver. Drive-by dropkick to Eddie Knight, and that could be bye-bye to the former multi-time champion. 1, 2, 3, and now this is a triple threat tag team match. David Cassidy going after Ray Laguirre here. Bad things are about to happen to Cody Hagan. There's a fisherman's neck breaker, and that could be it for Hagan. But Travis Rex back up to break things up. And Brendan and Cody Hagan got lucky, and a referee down again. Oh, and a Pele kick busted open Tony Lee Williams. Fireman's carry, I think that was on top of Tony there. Before hitting the NCW Live Champion with another one. And that could have been it for David Cassidy, if not for the referee being down. Oh! I think Brendan Steele tried a knee drop or a flying knee strike, but there was nobody home. And Tony nearly launching him out of the ring. Cody Hagan, massive lariat. Will it be enough to take out David Cassidy? No. So far, one team has been eliminated, Eddie Knight and Seth Goldman. We knew that alliance wouldn't last long. He's been knocked out 3 times. That poor referee. Tony Lee Williams, he's backing up into the corner there. Maybe baiting Brendan Steele into a false sense of security, because here comes the butterfly pile driver. Oh, and that could be it. Everyone leaving the ring except Tony Lee Williams and Brendan Steele. David Cassidy bringing back Travis Rex. Yeah, I think someone ran him down before, and he nearly got kneed in the head then. Uh-oh. Reverse back breaker there. Oh, Cassidy boot missed. Tony Lee Williams thinking fisherman's neck breaker to Brendan Steele, but no, Steele able to counter it. Oh, massive lariat takes him down. And Travis Rex has sinister thoughts on his mind, but Brendan Steele saves the live champion with a blue thunderbomb. And Ray Laguirre Hurricanrana taking out Hagan. Now focus turn to the champion, Brendan Steele. Oh, that could be it. Looking to eliminate Travis Rex. 1, 2, 3. No. Travis Rex just able to get the shoulder up. This has just been a bloodbath in this one. But a running knee to Brendan Steele takes him out of the equation for the time being. Here we go, Ray Laguirre with the control over the hardcore icon. Tony Lee Williams has Brendan Steele spine first into the ring apron. Cody Hagan and Travis Rex back in the ring, and Ray Laguirre was looking to tap out the hardcore icon, but David Cassidy does not know the meaning of the word quit. Oh, and there's a fisherman's neck breaker to Hagan. That could be it. But Hagan's foot under the bottom rope. I don't know, somewhere on the weekend. And here we go. Running punt kick. Oh, and look at that. Pulling double duty. Saving Tony Lee Williams there after kicking Ray Laguirre's head in. And David Cassidy making sure that Cody Hagan knows that it's his ring. It's the Bounty Hunter's ring. But Travis Rex still brawling with Brendan Steele on the outside as Ray Laguerre looking to single-handedly take out the Bounty Hunters. And here he goes, coming off the rope, full head of steam, knee to the face, and crawls into the cover there. 1, 2, and Tony just pops the shoulder up. And now Hagen looking to take his 2 cents into this one. Kick to the body, but Ray Laguerre may have saved him there, because Ray Laguerre wants to kick his head in. Not sure what happened to Tony, but he's gone. And now the Bounty Hunters currently on their own. Oh no! Oh, that poor referee. He took a fucking boot to the head. Everyone's taking kicks to the head. David Cassidy now, what's he thinking? Oh, Ray Laguerre counters. I think that was the worst attack he's taken yet. Oh shit. Look what's going on in the corner, a superplex. Oh, to the outside. Jesus Christ, I think this is going to be the most brutal live title match that we've seen on pay-per-view in forever. But now David Cassidy has to fight alone. He doesn't have Tony Lee Williams backing him up in this one. Tell me about it. And I think that was the last person busted open, Ray Laguerre. Was it? Or was it someone else? Oh yeah, it was Ray. There's the blood. Oh, and add insult to injury. And David Cassidy beats a Tiger suplex on the outside. Cody Hagen. No, not Cody Hagen. Yeah, well, Cody has Ray Laguerre and David Cassidy both laid out. Travis Rex looking to take out Brendan Steele. And here he goes, looking for the tombstone pile driver. Oh, that could be it for Steele. But not when Ray Laguerre right there to break things up if needed. Oh, this is not good for Brendan Steele. Here we go, sinister driver. That could be it. And Ray Laguerre just got put down at the wrong time by Brendan Steele. That is why he is known as the Iron Man. Able to kick out. Oh, and a Pele kick there. Cody Hagen rolling away. David Cassidy instead turns his attention to Brendan Steele. What the hell? It's like a ghost fight here. Mind of the hardcore icon. You gotta think he was thinking Super Cassidy Crusher. Instead, sinister driver to the NCW Live Champion, and that could be it. Ooh, put on Schizo. If he somehow survives this, I'm gonna be impressed. Look at the referee, he's backed the fuck off. He's like, I want none of this anymore. Uh-oh. David Cassidy in a bad place right now. Brendan Steele thinking coast to coast. Oh, to the Live Champion. And Hagen looking to pick the bones. Oh, look at this. Hagen and Steele working together that we eliminate David Cassidy. And there goes the champion. Oh, and look at that. Quickly, Hagen turns around to put away Brendan Steele with a Hagen driver. Hagen driver, sinister driver. Fuck, I would not want to be a part of that. Ref, what are you doing, you spaz? Someone's kicked his head in way too many times. I think we might need a new ref. Oh, look at this. Now it's Brendan Steele. Why the fuck would you throw him out of the ring? Oh, pump kick there. Hey, Ray Laguerre looking to save his tag partner for tonight. But Travis Rex there to stop him. Ray Liguri was there to stop him leave. Is Cody Hagen busted open? Yep. They're all busted. Oh, what a heel kick there. Cody Hagen going right after Brendan Steele. And here he goes. Falcon Arrow on the outside. No mercy shown there. Well, look at Ray Liguri. Looking to take out. Oh, Travis Rex, and that was a fail. As Travis Rex hits the code breaker. Hagen, big boot, taking out Brendan Steele. Ray Liguri on his own right now. And Hagen looking to take out Ray Liguri, but Ray just fighting here. Oh! He was winding up for something big and took a boot to the face. Not once but twice. Hagen is just beating on this poor defenseless junior heavyweight. And now Travis Rex looking to end it with a sinister driver. And that could be it. 2. How the fuck did he kick out? Up on the shoulders for Brendan Steele. This is bad news for the Iron Man, as it may be beaten by WWE Superman's best move, the double AA. Oh my god, what a German suplex there by Travis Rex. Takes out Ray Liguri. And Brendan Steele is heading back to the locker room. This team of Hagen and Travis Rex are just dominant. Jeez, we could see a new team in a tag division. And now Ray Liguri all alone. Hagen and Rex coming in after him. Oh, and there's a brutal code breaker. Well, if they injure him here tonight, that's just one less person they got to deal with at Invincible. And off the deadlift powerbomb, that could be it. 2. Alright, what do you think of this as a tag team? Hagen and Travis Rex. Because they are impressive. Very good, looking to pick him up. This could be it. Sinister driver. Oh my god, middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3. And Travis Rex and Cody Hagen pick up the win. I mean, Seth Gobb and Eddie Knight, both former tag team champions in their own right. David Cassidy, Tony Lee Williams, former 6-man tag team champions. And yet, it was the unlikely duo of Cody Hagen and Travis Rex picking up the win tonight. But there will be no allies at NCW Invincible. These two men could be breathing down each other's necks for a chance to become a 2-time live champion. Oh, what an opening match to tonight's action. That was a hell of a fucking tag fight. Jesus Christ, that was about nearly... How long was that? $28 minutes, so 25 minutes that whole segment went. See Monday Night Raw, that's how you kick off a show. No, with whatever the fuck they've been doing. Like, who wants to hear the fucking McMahons talk for half an hour every episode? Not I want to see a bunch of grizzly men just beat the fuck out of each other. And here we go. Two men looking to become world champion again. But first we got the longest reigning NCW champion of champions being joined by his tag team partner, longtime friend slash rival, Alexander Leonardo Davidson. And Clark Morrison is going to need all the backup he can get in tonight's match. Because while he's got the first ever Grand Slam champion in his corner, Dave Rogers has two big behemoths sitting in his corner. But Clark Morrison, you gotta think, disappointed that he is not walking around with the World Heavyweight Championship right now. Losing to the K-Dog in the main event a few episodes ago with that one-on-one opportunity on the line. But of course he gets a second chance at NCW Invincible. He gets one last opportunity to walk out of London with the NCW World Heavyweight Championship. So the question is, will Dave Rogers even let him walk out of Canada tonight? And there you see Canada's own Dave Rogers represented the Maple Leaf in the 2019 World Cup by picking up the win of former NCW World Champion, former NXW Internet Champion. But Dave Rogers' path of destruction has just begun on the main roster in NCW, quickly rising the ranks to the NCW World Heavyweight title. However, his reign in his mind felt 1 year too short, because he wanted to dominate for a long time. But you gotta think that Jade and Shadow, he has alliances all across the board. K-Dog, he has alliances all across the board. Clark Morrison, he had an alliance with Alexander Leonardo Davidson. But who did Dave Rogers had coming out of Storm? He had no one. That is why he recruited the judge, the jury, the executioner, Tyler Wilson. That is why he recruited the strongest right hand in all of NCW, Tommy A. Hawkins. And that is why he's going to enlist them to become a two-time NCW World Heavyweight Champion. But we saw these guys compete in the first six-man tag match of their careers as a group against K-Dog, Josh Sniper, and Austin Collins. That did not go well for him. Tyler Wilson tapping out to Austin Collins to give K-Dog and his group the world title. I mean, not the world title, the main event victory. But maybe Dave Rogers can turn things around with a victory here tonight by putting Clark Morrison through the mat with a devastating pop-up powerbomb. Okay, I really need to change that motherfucker's taunt. Oh my god, and Dave Rogers pretty much trying to put him through the mat. Both men both men had rights for a one-on-one match. For the World Heavyweight Championship, Dave Rogers had his rematch clause until Jaden Shutter got involved. Clark Morrison would have got his title shot at Invincible for winning the Storm Battle Royale. But of course, we weren't satisfied with a 4-4 draw in that triple threat Hell in a Cell match at Storm. A look at Dave Rogers showing the power game. And Clark Morrison, no small man, a heavyweight. Although his frame may not allow you to believe it. Oh, look at this, Alexander getting in his face, and that's what the Gentleman's Club has to do. The Gentleman's Club of old, that's what got him the tag team titles, that's what got Alexander the world title, that's what got him the Champion of Champions title. That's what got Clark Morrison the title. Do whatever it takes to pick up the win. For Dave Rogers. Oh my god, he just hit Clark Morrison with his own pile driver. But look how quickly he gets back up. European uppercut staggers the big man. Chair looming in the ring. As Clark sets him up against the ropes. Here he goes, Irish whip now. Big man coming off. Ooh, collision course there. Head first into the top turnbuckle. And a massive wind-up lariat. Shot to the face. Dave Rogers thinking for the Phoenix Pulse. And looking to put Clark Morrison away early here, but again Alexander getting in his face. And Clark Morrison thinking golden DDT. Oh my god. Wasting zero time to win this one. But Dave Rogers able to get out at 2. Fucking god dang it. Whose taunts did I give him? Chop for chop. Here we go. Irish whip into the corner. And now here comes a European uppercut train. Just one after another. Short bicep shots to the jaw. And a running one from corner to corner. And now coming off the ropes. Massive drop kick to cut down the big man. Head banged against the chair. And now Clark Morrison, can he get him up? Yes, he can. And there's a sit-out pile driver to Dave Rogers. Clark Morrison could pick up the win here over the World Cup 2009 champion. And there's the golden DDT for a second time, but there's red on the face of Dave Rogers. And still able to kick out. What the fuck is this man made out of? Clark Morrison has hit his best move twice, and it's still not enough to put down Dave Rogers. Well, it's not like Dave Rogers wants to come to his hometown to lose. I wouldn't say his hometown, but his home country. But every time Dave Rogers has tried to get the upper hand, it's been Alexander there to stop him. But you gotta think this is what Clark needs. He needs to hurt Dave Rogers. He needs to take out one of his opponents at NCW Invincible if he wants to become a 2-time world champion. And look at that slingshot guillotine. This has just been all Clark Morrison. But it could become all Dave Rogers. Oh, got caught. Heel kick to the face. And Dave had to roll out of the ring. Will the ropes protect him? Oh, yes they will. Or a boot to the face will anyway. Kick to the body. Dave Rogers now eats a back elbow. Clark, once again, thinking sit out pile driver. My god, look at the face of Dave Rogers. He is a mess right now. Clark Morrison sends him on a trip to the... Ah, that's why Tyler Wilson's not interfering. He's fucked in the head right now. And here we go, drop kick stopped. Tommy A. Hawkins lurking. Will he get involved? Will he protect his investment? Look at this. Just pure power again, drops him spine first on the floor. Dave Rogers now looking to get him back in the ring. There goes Clark Morrison. Ooh, chest first into the ring apron. What the hell? Big man going top rope. This is not expected. But a massive elbow drop right to the black heart of Clark Morrison. But look at this, roll up. Roll up pin. 2. Ooh, nearly stole one. What the fuck is wrong with that guy? Tyler Wilson hatched over there. Uh-oh, this is not good for Dave Rogers. Golden DDT on the chair. Third time, will it be the charm? 2. No. That should have been it, but Dave Rogers is an absolute beast. And now just raking his face with his boot. Look at this, head against the chest, stomp to the face. Not good for the back of your head, I can guarantee you that. And now Tyler Wilson is back dry humping the ring apron. I mean, Dave Rogers is back in Canada, but I don't think this is what he had in mind when he got here. That he is still fighting. And these people on their feet cheering for Dave Rogers as he's about to be pile drived for a third time, and Clark was aiming for the chair. Oh my god, this is going to be for a fourth time. A golden DDT, but this time able to counter. Oh, big knee there to the jaw, massive clothesline sends the self-proclaimed legend out of the ring. And Dave Rogers dodged a bullet there. But you can't win on the outside, you got to get him back in. And Dave Rogers, face soaked in blood, knows that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my god, sit out powerbomb, but hands reached under the bottom rope to break it. Dave Rogers rolling back in. Shot to the jaw. Oh, what is Dave Rogers thinking here? Threw Clark Morrison out of the ring. Clark finds himself back to his feet. Dave Rogers, evil intentions in mind. Looking, apron powerbomb. Oh my god. And that could be it for Clark Morrison. No. Dave Rogers couldn't pick him up again. And Dave Rogers with a perfectly timed counter there. Never seen an AI do a fucking pop-up powerbomb. Oh, look at this golden DDT. I guess he called that the Maple Leaf DDT. Busted Clark Morrison right open. Because that was on thinly padded concrete floor. And now looking to get Clark Morrison back in the ring. The man in the gold and black down right now. Oh, but a drop toe hold, turning things around. And Clark Morrison's face went into the turnbuckle. Alexander again interference. And look at the power out of Clark Morrison to put down Dave Rogers with that back suplex as he drops down for the cover. 1, 2, but not enough to pin the former World Heavyweight Champion. Big shot there, knocked him against the ropes. And Clark now thinking guillotine against the bottom rope. With all of these distractions, I'm wondering how is Alexander still allowed at ringside? How is Dave Rogers still in this one? Considering he's been hit with 3 golden DDTs and everything else. everything else. And here we go. Clark Morrison, I think this is his 5th pile driver. I think he's trying to break the man's neck. Clark now looking to pick him up, but Dave Rogers, lariat reversal. And again, Alexander getting in his face. How much is going to be enough before Dave Rogers strikes him down? As Clark Morrison sneaks back into the ring, but Dave Rogers didn't want him around. And now back up, chop to the chest, cuts him down to one knee, elbow to the back of the head. Oh my god, what a drop kick. Normally that would not knock down Dave Rogers, but that was before the 5 to 10 minutes worth of bleeding. Look at Tommy A. Hawkins getting extremely close to the action there. Doesn't want to risk being thrown out of the ring. But here we go. Looking for a second Phoenix Pulse, but Clark Morrison perfectly timed counter. And a drop kick again, cutting him down. What's Clark Morrison thinking here? Oh, snaps the leg. And Dave Rogers in trouble. Clark looking for a 4th golden DDT, and look at the height he got on it. But somehow foot under the bottom rope. Oh yeah, it is so great. Oh, look at this pop up, Samoan drop. Almost caught the chair. I've never seen Dave Rogers this bloodied before. Back suplex. Puts down Clark Morrison. And now looking to tweak that leg, looking to rip it to shreds. But Clark rolled him through. Dave Rogers back to his feet. Clark back to his feet. A 5th golden DDT, and how much is it going to take before it's over? But hand under the bottom rope. The same mistake Clark Morrison made with K-Dog, not hitting it closer to the middle of the ring. And there it is, pop up, no! Every chance Dave Rogers has had, he has been counted. And now a 6th golden DDT, and that's got to be it. If not for those long legs of the Phoenix. But I think Clark Morrison is loving every bit of this. It's not often he gets to punish a bigger person. And Tyler Wilson is just standing there watching this happen. Clark Morrison trying to chop the ears, but no, eats a back elbow, puts him down. And Dave Rogers says enough is enough. He's going to try to put him down this time, but again countered by Clark Morrison. And look at this, just another pile driver. I've lost count how many times he's hit that. 1, 2, 3. My God. That was a massacre. But you got to give a huge assist to Alexander Leonardo Davison on the outside. That was just pure domination. I don't even know how he kicked. A golden DDT, the 3rd one of the match, right on top of that steel chair. But there is a reason why this man is the longest reigning champion of champions. There is a reason why he has main evented Chaos Mania, why he main evented the first Chaos Mania, and walked out the same way he walked in as champion. But will he be able to walk out of Invincible still I mean, as the new World Heavyweight Champion, we'll have to find that out. And here we go, second of 5 tag matches. Jesus, how long did that match go? Because that was fucking brutal. Alright, so the first segment went 25 minutes. That would have gone about 20? That's about a 20-minute singles match. With, you know, entrances and a loading time included. No, New Japan did. Sorry. Have you ever seen a match card for a New Japan show before they hit the pay-per-view? It is all tag matches for like fucking 5 shows. I think I saw when it was like a 10-man elimination tag match between Allied J and fucking Chaos. And then there was like also Bullet Club versus fucking somebody. But in all honesty, this is the only way you could book 14 matches on fucking in 7 match card. Or how you promote. And there you see one of the 2 #1 contenders for the World Tag Team Championships, the Italian Madman and the Paragon, Franco Ricci, Sinastrid, Reckless Intent. And you know they've been waiting months and months for this opportunity to fight for the World Tag Team Championships. They came to NCW with one goal in mind: to capture those titles. And at Invincible, they're going to get that opportunity when they go toe-to-toe-to-toe against Golden Greatness and Natural Romance. And what a time to strike. Natural Romance looking to become dual champions in NCW by winning the 6-man tag team titles. But that also may cost them their prized possessions, the World Tag Team Championships. And it could just land in the hands of these 2 men. And there is the World Tag Team Champions. But at the end of Invincible, they could be the NCW 6-man Tag Team Champions. What would you call that? You'd have to call it the NCW Dual Tag Team Champions. Not to mention the Wildcard 2019 Tag Team Champions. In fact, they defeated Franco Ricci and Sinastrid to make it to the finals before defeating Midnight Era. So this is practically 3 of the best teams who was in that Wildcard Tag Team Tournament competing at NCW Invincible Only difference is it's for the World Tag Team titles, and Roy Nolan was replaced by Raiden Hamilton. Look at that, Franco Ricci and Ashford refusing to leave the ring. They're waiting for this one to start. But Lance Romance, Alex Wolf basically turning their backs to him to take their poses. Look at that, they just don't care. Oh, and a backhand there by Lance. All ready to throw down. Seriously, 2K, fix your fucking shit. My god, it's only been an hour and it's almost been two fucking show. It's only been 2 matches. And here we go, Alex Wolf pushing Franco Ricci back into the corner. If you remember, these two teams, they were a part of 2 triple threat matches, where it was Alex Wolf, Franco Ricci, and Evan Edwards in one, Raiden Hamilton, Sinastrid, and Lance Romance in the other. And it was the World Tag Team Champions who picked up those wins. Alex Wolf, Lance Romance, they've been kind of focused with the 6-man Tag Team Champions. What the fuck? Alex Wolf is being beaten down by a ghost. Alright, that's interesting, and there's the tag made. God, talk about fucking Dolph Ziggler level of selling. But now the Natural has to deal with the Paragon, the man who made it to the final 8 of the King of the Ring tournament, defeating both Raiden Hamilton and Richard Knight in about 7 minutes between them. I think Alex Wolf was attacked by the ghost of SmackDown's tag division. Look at the power of Alex Wolf just picking up Sinestrid by the head, wrenching on that neck with that standing Dragon Slayer on the second rope. And now here comes Lance Romance, the 2 powerhouses looking to throw down. Oh, tries to box the ears, nobody home. Big lariat takes down Lance Romance. Lance finally back at 100% after that 60-minute triple threat. I mean, not triple threat. 60-minute 6-man tornado tag team Iron Man match. Look at this tag made to Franco Ricci in the Madman. Oh, being launched halfway across the ring with a cross body to bring down Lance Romance. Kick to the head, Franco Ricci. Pop up. Oh, what a hurricanrana. As Lance Romance trying to make the crawl, but got stomped back of the head. And here we go. Massive boot to the jawline of Lance Romance. But Lance, big back body drop there, stomp there to the arm. And now thinking, huge gut wrench suplex. On Twitter, Lance Romance was asking, is Natural Romance the longest reigning World Tag Team Champions? Well, if they're able to retain the World Tag Team titles at NCW Invincible, no doubt about it, they will be the longest reigning, because their reign is currently 2.5 months of dominance. And now Irish Whip into the corner. Alex Wolf in trouble again. Tag made. Oh. And this time no ghost attacking Alex Wolf. Is just the Paragon and the Madman taking down the Natural. And look at this. By the head, just wrenching down. Fucking yanking him up and down. Here we go. Over the top rope, kicked it ahead. And now back in. Forearm to the face. And look at this power by Alex Wolf. Massive suplex or power slam. But only a 1 count on the Paragon. And look at this back suplex. No, Alex Wolf turns it into a bulldog at the last second. And now knee to the lower back, wrenching arms around the face of Sinestro, trying to tap him out. But the big man refusing to submit to a low-class submission move in his opinion. But Alex Wolf now, German suplex, Tiger suplex. And here comes the straightjacket, the complete Wolfpack attack. Oh, and there's a bridging pin. 1, 2. But Sinestro able to pop the shoulder up. And Alex Wolf now, Irish whip into the corner. Tag made the Lance Romance, and here we go. Alex Wolf with the wheelbarrow. There's a love bite, and that could be it. Franco Ricci not getting involved here. Not sure how smart that was, but had a lot of confidence Sinestro could kick out of 2 knees getting drilled into his face. And look at Lance Romance coming off a hot victory over 1/3 of the 6-man tag team champions, Evil Intentions G's. But the Paragon with that massive back suplex, and now looking Irish whip into the corner. Lance Romance in trouble. Tag made. And here comes the reckless combination. First a wrecking ball, and then the reckless stomp right to the heart of Lance Romance, and that could be it. Hooks the leg for the cover. Oh, Sinestro got taken out. And Franco Ricci looking to do battle there with Alex Wolf. But attention turned back to Lance Romance. Sinestro taken out. A bad place to be. Tag made. And the World Tag Team Champions looking to do what they do best. Take over the ring. And all hell's looking to break loose here. Alex Wolf top rope. Sinestro on the top of Lance Romance's shoulders. But look at Alex Wolf drop kick. Oh, head first. Alright, never try a drop kick from the top rope. It never works. If you're on the outside of the ring. But the Madman and the Natural going back and forth here. Just days before the World Tag Team title is on the line. And one other team will be added to that match, adding to a whole different scenario. You don't know where your ally will be. You don't know where your enemies will be. When you're the World Tag Team Champions, it's 4 against 2. Because everyone is gunning for those World Tag Team titles. The tag division stacked. And no doubt about it, 3 of the best teams will be competing at the top of that. Well, 3 of the best teams in the top of the division will be competing for those tag titles. But the question is, who will be sitting at the throne of the tag team division? Will the reign of Natural Romance continue? Will the new Monarchy of Reckless Intent step up? Or will we see the Dark Horses win that match? Evan Edwards and Raiden Hamilton. Golden Greatness may shine through. And again, the Wolfpack never sleeps, because they're just about to lay out another attack, this time on Franco Ricci. Oh, this time didn't go for the bridging pin. Oh, and Franco's been busted. Here we go, Irish whip into the corner. Oh my god, head first into the top turnbuckle. Alex Wolf looking to take the opportunity to get him back in his corner. Tag made. Uh-oh, this is not good. Oh my god, high-low combo. Lance Romance, what's he thinking? Oh my god, a savage sit-out pile driver. Maybe that could have been a message to, what am I thinking? The Sinister One, Travis Rex and Cody Hagan don't come for the tag team titles because they belong to us. I'm trying to think. Have Natural Romance lost a single 2-on-2 tag match since winning the belts? They've beaten the Bounty Hunters, they've beaten French War, and Franco Ricky just kicked out of a Love Implosion. They won the wild card. They've beaten the Useful Assassins. Did they beat the KOD? Did they ever fight the KOD? Trying to think about that one. But as I'm thinking, this fight's built to the outside. Franco Ricky, massive lariat. I really wonder who's got the more brains in the tag team wrestling, Alex Wolf or Franco Ricky. As Lance Romance gets his head banged off the ring apron. And now, the Italian Madman looking at getting back in the ring. Lance Romance down. And now sent into the corner. Franco Ricky looking to scramble his brains a little more here. Looking Tornado DDT. Oh my god. Yeah. I honestly don't think they've lost a single 2-on-2 tag match. Look at this. Sinastrid wants to tag, but Franco Ricky, he wanted to go high risk. A little bit of miscommunication between Reckless Intent may cost him. As Lance Romance back on his feet. But Franco Ricky, German suplex. And you know Reckless Intent are soaking this in, trying to hurt the tag team champions, but that was a mistake, letting Lance make the tag. And here comes Alex with, oh! Franco stopped him in his tracks, massive lariat there. Franco Ricci's the one who's gone a little loopy. But then again, when you got the nickname Italian Madman, you know everything is not in the package. Oh, tried for a wolf bite, nobody home. Franco shot to the back. Backbreaker, clothesline combination. And into the cover. 1, 2. Ooh. And if they haven't suffered a defeat, they almost lost it. They almost suffered one. And here we go, looking Irish whip into the corner. Tag made to the Paragon. Oh, this is not good for Alex Wolf or his sternum. The Wrecking Ball. And here comes a heavyweight reckless stomp. And that could be it for Alex Wolf. But Franco Ricky made a mistake, left the ring to leave Lance Romance to break things up. But look at the Paragon looking to put down Lance. But Lance able to put down Sinastrid. And both legal men are down right now. But Alex Wolf back to his feet. And Sinastrid just sat up like the Undertaker. And here we go, Ripcord Lariat. That's enough to put a man down. But Sinastrid does no mere man, he is a monster. I found that out firsthand. So here comes the Wolfpack attack, second time to Sinastrid, third time in the match. Will it be the charm? As is the straight jacket German. Oh my god, how cool would that have been if he just rolled into the corner? Oh, look at that, not letting Alex Wolf make the tag, instead picks him up. Look at this power. Just holding one half of the World Tag Team Champions over his head. Military press. But Alex Wolf shoulder tackle there, knocking down Sinastrid. And now Irish whip into the corner. Tried for a tag perhaps. But Sinastrid timed counter. Back elbow blocked. And the big man just shoves down the natural. Oh, look at this. He is mocking Lance Romance. And Alex Wolf thought he could sneak one away, but Lance showed his cards a little too early. And Alex Wolf is going to suffer another military press slam. He's going to... Oh, this is not good. Spin out. Powerbomb. Alex Wolf is just getting hammered right now. This is not what you need when you're about to go into not one but two tag team title matches. But still able to fight off the big man, shot to the face, looking for the Wolfpack attack for a fourth time this match. Alex Wolf is just fighting. If there is a streak, he doesn't want it to break. Oh, look at Franco Ricky looking to break things up. Oh, and quickly getting away from Lance Romance. As Alex Wolf rains down the kicks, nails the forearm. And now looking to sink the teeth in himself. Wolf bite. And there's the blood on the face of the Paragon. Will that be enough? Franco Ricky in, Lance Romance in. Oh, and Franco just gets past. Oh, a little bit of miscommunication. Alex kicked Lance. Alex Wolf just kicked his own tag partner. Likely did not take him out of the match. But what a counter there by Sinastrid. Knocks down. Ooh, Lance got lucky there. He didn't end up... Oh, that could have been it for Alex Wolf if not for foot on the bottom rope. But an Irish whip into the corner. The punishment still raining down on Alex Wolf, and so may Alex Wolf himself from that height. Oh my god, another brutal military press. But here we go, tag made. Lance Romance, the fresher of the two in. Clubbing axe handled, nobody home. DDT by the big man. And now looking to pull Lance Romance's arm from his shoulder. Lance Romance's arm. There we go, try to pick him up, but no arm drag there. Slung Sinatra back into his corner. Massive kneeling lariat. Back up. Irish whip coming off the ropes, full head of steam. Back elbow, no collision course. And Sinatra now Irish whip into the corner. Not a place Lance Romance wants to be. That's why he was able to fight out of it. And sends Sinatra to an empty corner. Look at Lance Romance saying, I'm the true powerhouse of the tag team division. But this is a mistake. He was waiting for Alex Wolf to get back up, but instead, love implosion into the cover. Alex Wolf back. Franco Ricky, oh my god, taken out, but Sinatra able to kick out. Jesus Christ, this is only our second tag match of the night. Lance Romance now looking to build momentum while Franco Ricky is down. Sinatra on his own, back suplex by the big man, followed up, massive spine buster. And what a tag team match this has been, definitely better than their wild encounter. And Sinatra just getting hit with that sit out power driver. Cover, 1, 2, 3. That was nothing short of brutality. But if there is a streak, it continues for the World Tag Team Champions. But let's not forget, the titles were not on the line tonight. But this battle was more about pride than anything else, to prove who was the more dominant team in the tag team division. I think that's like, what, their 11th match as a tag team and still have not been defeated. Jesus Christ, just keep writing up the fucking list of who they can beat. I'm sure you're probably looking at this match as like, wait a minute, these two are fighting for the tag titles. Why are they fighting them? Why are they fighting each other? Well, how do I explain it? Well, obviously if you're on Twitter, then you know that Catherine Williamson is going for her retirement after Invincible. That's why tonight will be her last singles match on NCW TV. And I couldn't think anyone better than her own tag team partner. The woman who has stood behind her, or stood beside her this entire time. Tony Moon. But Tony Moon, Catherine Williamson, they have a chance to become two-time tag team champions. For the first ever two-time tag team champions when they go mano a mano with the tag team champions. Ivor Battery and Faith Riley, Tony Moon, Catherine Williamson, they have the right to claim what match stipulation that will be. I don't know, somewhere in discussions I think it was a tables match. Tony, you had the opening match. But Tony Moon looking ready to go against a tag team partner, her friend. They've been in each other's corners. They've been in the ring together against each other. But never in NCW have they been one-on-one. Like Catherine Williamson, being in NCW for a short time, has done a massive amount in the division, winning the women's tag team titles, with Tony Moon winning the Elimination Chamber to become #1 contender, and then defeating Lauren Young to become the first dual champion in 2 years in the women's division, holding both the women's championship and the women's tag team titles. Not to mention one half of the main event of the first ever all-women's pay-per-view NCW Starlight. Catherine Williamson definitely done a lot to deserve this one last singles match. But who is the better woman of 2K Moon? Is it Tony Moon or is it Catherine Williamson? And here we go. Floats over. Oh my god. Corkscrew cutter. Honestly, if Catherine Williamson wasn't retired, this would have been a pay-per-view match somewhere down the line. And here we go, Catherine Williamson, snap suplex there. Kick to the back, missed. Tony Moon, famous her to the back of the head, brings her down. Hooks her head. Releases. And now Irish Whip into the corner. Big drop kick there. Going from corner to corner with a second one. And Tony Moon rolls her over for the cover, looking to put this one away quickly so they can head to the UK to challenge for those women's tag team titles. But Catherine Williamson doesn't want her last singles match on NCW TV to go down like that. Look at that, Tony Moon is constantly going for the cover. She doesn't want to hurt her tag team partner. But Catherine Williamson never won to lay down. Massive European uppercut there, shot to the face. Swing and a miss with the chop. Tony Moon, massive hurricanrana. It's Catherine Williamson dragging herself up to the top, or to the outside of the ring, on the ring apron. Able to fight herself back in. Massive power slam there. Two girls going for position. Oh! Got caught with a kick to the knee, followed up with that kneeling super kick by Tony Moon. Off the missed big boot. And a massive elbow. But a bizarre one. Here we go, picks her up. Catherine Williamson in trouble. There's a flatliner. We've seen Tony Moon use that many times in the past. And she's looking for another pin attempt. But the former women's champion able to kick out Tony Moon. Can't believe it. Has to dig a little deeper into the barrel if she wants to put away her friend, and a swinging neckbreaker may do it. Or it may just be the setup. But a Tony Moon Claymore kick. Oh, that could be it for Catherine Williamson. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, and still not enough to kick out. Here we go, tries to pick her up. Catherine jacks the jaw. Massive clothesline, takes down her own tag partner. And the former dual champion is feeling it right now. As Tony Moon in the corner gives her a hug before nailing the overhead belly-to-belly suplex. Almost corner to corner with that power. Shot to the face, now hooks the arms. Thinking sit out butterfly facebuster. But doesn't go for the pinfall. Tries for a stomp. Tony Moon was able to get away from it. But Catherine Williamson able to put her down to one knee. Head first, top turnbuckle. Repeated slams. And down goes Tony Moon. Catherine Williamson circling her friend, her tag team partner, and the final singles opponent she'll have in NCW for the foreseeable future. And Tony Moon now forearm to the face, looking for another one. Here we go, corner to corner, massive running forearm, and a massive bulldog there into the middle of the ring. And here we go, Tony Moon looking for his right hand that has knocked out both Iva Battery and Faith Riley in back-to-back matches, but not enough to knock out Catherine Williamson. Tony Moon getting pulled back to her feet. Catherine Williamson looking for that 2K sweep, and it could be it. Moves between Tony Moon and the ropes, and there's the 3 count. Catherine Williamson picking up her final singles victory over her tag team partner. A great match between the two of them. Tony Moon gave everything she had to Catherine Williamson, but now these two can get back on the same page. They can compete for the women's tag team titles one last time against Iva Battery and Faith Riley. Whether you want to call them reckless intent or dangerously delicious, they are the ones standing at the top of the food chain with those tag team titles. for the Canadian crowd, giving Catherine Williamson the respect she deserves, but she's not going to give them the respect they want. It's all about her. Speaking of the women's tag team champions, an all champions tag match. What are we, like halfway through the card and we're only up to match 5? And trust me, it's just all tag team matches from here on out. And there you see the women's tag team champions. Ivor Battery, Faith Riley, Dangerously Delicious or Reckless Intent, whatever you want to call them. They're looking to get back on a winning track after both Ivor Battery and Faith Riley, both in singles action, suffered defeat in singles action. But since winning the tag team titles, they have been near unstoppable, defeating the Brooke Dynasty in that incredible 40-minute tag match of a few weeks ago, and then defeating the Misfits, Anna Riley, Dawn Kazarian at NCW Starlight. Now, looking forward to NCW Invincible, where they can look to defeat 2K Moon once again and remain the women's tag team champions. But of course they want to see what the top of the division looks like, and that is why we are doing this tag match tonight. Women's champion, women's North American champion, they did it so well last episode, we're going to do it again. And there is the 3-time NCW Women's Champion Lauren Young, set to defend that NCW Women's Championship against Casey Winters for the first time in NCW in all 3 years. Though they have never gone face to face in singles competition, probably because they both took season 2 out and Lauren Young wasn't really in season 1. So, your matches after this one, if you were wondering. Oh, look at that, Lauren Young happily title around her waist, but no doubt about it, every woman in this match will become a threat for that title as long as she holds it, including her tag team partner. Kendall Rose, the first ever NCW North American champion, and currently her winning streak is 5-0, has never tasted defeat. Not to mention she's got her first title defense against Violet Edwards at NCW Invincible. Will we still be able to call her the North American champion? Will we still be able to call her undefeated? That is the true question. I mean, look at the list she's beaten, but somehow she's beaten Amber James, she's beaten Cynthia Moore. She won that fatal 4-way match. But here we go, Ivy Badery looking to kick things off against Lauren Young. Champions versus champions, tag champs versus women's and women's North American. And here we go, coming off the ropes, quick tag made to Faith Riley. Lauren Young had her focus on Ivy Badery, she didn't see the tag, but still able to catch that Hurricane Rana. Quick pin attempt, looking to end this one early. But Faith Riley not going down that quickly. Here we go, off the arm drag, Lauren Young picks back up. Irish whip into the corner. Oh, forearm there, nobody home. Back elbow connects. Faith Riley, Irish whip into the corner, big clothesline. And now, clothesline to the back of the head, or more like a running forearm. And here we go, snaps the arm into the mat. Lauren Young picks it back up, Irish whip into the corner, goes Faith Riley. Tag made, no. Irish whip from corner to corner. And tag made there. Reckless intent, dangerously delicious. Oh, massive body splash from Ivy Badery, courtesy of a throw by Faith Riley. And this is what the women's tag team champions are all about. Tag team domination. Completely cutting the ring off from Lauren Young. Frequent tags in and out. Lauren Young only knows how to be a singles competitor. And here we go, comes off the ropes, drop kick awaits her. Lauren looking to drag herself over. Oh, and tag made to the women's North American champion, the 5-0 Kendall Rose. Picks her back up. Oh, tries for another knee strike, nobody home. Ivy Badery, massive slam. Okay, most people either bounce or roll. She just laid there. Oh, blocks a kick, massive lariat there. Ivy Badery picks up the women's North American champion. Looking to send her back into the corner of Reckless Intent, dangerously delicious. But Kendall Rose just will not stay down for the tag team champions to do whatever they please. And look at this, leg bar there, but quickly rolls out of it. Kendall Rose tries for another knee strike, but got caught with a sit out spine buster. But look how quickly she got back up. And a massive running knee cuts down Ivy Badery. And here we go, massive reverse DDT there. Half of Kendall Rose's body weight against the neck and head region of Ivy Badery, not once but twice. Look how quickly the tag champ can turn things around with a single Irish whip. Tag made to Faith Riley. And this is a new combo. Oh my god, leg drop off the top rope with the back suplex. And Lauren Young takes out the referee. I mean, breaks things up. Like he didn't learn his lesson from the first match. Like Kendall Rose getting stopped. Massive knee to the jaw of the women's North American champion. And Faith Riley just going to town with the punishment game. Here we go, picks it back up. Irish whip now into the corner. Tag made again. And she just got hit with one of these. And here we go, another one. That could be it for the North American champion. And again, Lauren Young trying to break things up. And oh, there's a straight jacket German to the women's champion. Takes her out. Leaving Kendall Rose a broken mess in the ring for Ivor Battery to pick the bones with these quick and beautiful strikes. Followed up with a massive suplex. Inverted. Ivor Battery now heads up rope. Look at that jumping capability. And now shooting star double knees to the body. Ivor Battery went high risk for no reason except to show off. Like Kendall Rose turning things around here. Or can she turn things around? Irish whip into the corner. Now turns around. We've seen her use this in the past to win a few of her matches. I don't know why you can't stop that, but oh, drop kick to the side of the head. Kendall Rose heading up top rope. Maybe small, but she can jump. Oh, but there's an elbow drop, nobody home. And Ivor Battery looking for the roll up here. Looking to steal one, but feet up against the rope. What the hell is Faith doing? Get down. What the? Ivor Battery just threw her into the corner to get her hands on the women's champion. And that did not go well. DDT there, Lauren Young. Referee taken out again. He just cannot get a break. Ivor Battery making a crawl towards Faith Riley. Tag made. And Faith in now. Oh, look at this. Rolls it. Jackknife cover. One. Ooh, only a one count. Kendall Rhodes in and out. And now Irish whip into the corner. Tries for a forearm there. Nobody home. Lauren Young with the Bulldog. Finally, the singles champions found a crack in the women's tag team champions game plan. Just take one of them out. And now Lauren Young just wrenching on that arm. Trying to disable the grip, the power of Faith Riley before heading top rope. And a massive splash there. Handspring splash. Cartwheel splash? Yeah, that's it. And here we go, standing shooting star. Lauren Young. Can she put away Faith Riley here? Looking for the Lauren's submission. You gotta think she's up against the ropes, but Faith Riley quickly able to break out of that drop toe hold head or neck bouncing off the second rope, bottom rope there. And a massive knee to the face. Faith Riley, what's she thinking here? Oh, brass knucks to the face. I think she just may have knocked out the women's champion. Lauren Young is out of it right now, and Faith Riley wasting a little bit too much time. And here we go, Irish whip into the corner goes Lauren Young. Tag made to Ivor Battery. And for a third time this match, massive combination there. Tag made, pin made. Lauren Young waking up in time to kick out. And now Iva Badery looking to pick the bones of the women's champion. Looking to drag her against the ropes. Thought she was going to take her into the corner, but no. Irish whip into the... Oh my god, what a cutter that was. Could be enough to put away Lauren Young here. Oh, and Faith Riley took the bullet to stop Candice Rose from breaking things up. I think that was just a message sent to the women's champion. I mean, sure, they dominated the North American champion just as much, but not as much as they did to Lauren Young. But that's what the women's tag team champions are all about. Maybe that was a message saying they're coming for both those titles somewhere down the line. But that'll have to wait until Invincible. Alright, who's ready for a good old fashioned tornado tag team street fight? Oh yeah, this is gonna be hell. Might have to skip half these entrances. And here we go. Here comes the United States champion Evan Epic beating... Actually, he's been on just a hell of a roll since winning that title. Defeating Brandon Murphy. Defeating Brendan Steele. Defeating Alexander Leonardo Davidson. Just defeat after defeat. Courtesy of that low blow. And his latest victim, of course, the Intercontinental Champion, Joey Hartman. In that champion versus champion match on episode 47. No doubt, could have been an instant classic. But Evan Epic's back was against the wall. and he took the low road to get the victory. But of course, he has to deal with the Viking King come NCW Invincible. And here comes the former world champion DJ Young, getting set for the All-Stars tournament, the 2018 All-Stars champion. But DJ Young said he wanted a warm-up match. He wanted to leave the NCW crowd with one last DJ performance before he goes to Japan for 3 months in the All-Stars tournament. So he answered Brendan Murphy's open challenge, a 2 out of 3 falls match. And you got to think DJ Young wasn't worried. But after the performance that Brendan Murphy put on against Zach Miller, he's going to be at least a little bit concerned with one of NCW's newest stars. And look at this. DJ Young, a main eventer for 6 months. It was the All-Stars tournament that turned his career from mid-carder to world champion. So you know that the All-Stars tournament can do some great things for someone's career. But the question is, why did DJ Young really accept the Brendan Murphy challenge? He knew he could call out anyone else on that roster, but instead he took aim at Brendan Murphy. And here comes the man competing for the Intercontinental Championship, Andy Reeves. And it's been his goal for the last month. 30 minutes of trying to break Bullet Adams' leg led him to become the #1 contender for the NCW Intercontinental Championship. And he realizes he is just a few days away from competing for that title. A 2-time Intercontinental Champion, a former Hardcore Champion, a former Live Champion. Does he have what it takes to add the Intercontinental Championship to his resume? As he is looking to square off with the old bounty hunter rival Joey Hartman. But look at Andy Reeves. We saw him. We've seen him in tag matches. We've seen him in single matches. He is just hell bent on mangling a human leg. We saw it in that tag match between Donko God, Joey Hartman, himself, and Evan Epic, where he tapped out the Viking King in the middle of the ring. I think like 3 times he tapped him out when the referee was down. And then we saw him tap out Blake Adams to keep him out of the Intercontinental title shot. He wants this man one-on-one. He wants that opportunity for the Intercontinental title one-on-one. So the question is, can Joey Hartman retain the Intercontinental Championship against perhaps one of the most dangerous men he's stepped into the ring with? I mean, sure, he stepped into the ring with giants, he stepped into the ring with madmen, but he has never been... I mean, he's been in the ring with a man who can break your leg at a moment's notice. But somehow, someway, Joey Hartman has beaten him twice in the past back in Season 2. First in the All-Stars tournament, and then in the All-Stars A Block Finals. It was a triple threat match between Joey Hartman, Andy Reeves, and Colt Tyson, I believe, the Canadian Vampire. And it was Joey Hartman who picked up the win. That was back when Andy Reeves was a rookie. That was back when he was just getting into the company now. Almost a full year he's been on the roster. And that is a full year of breaking legs and winning championships. Look at that, his 4th Intercontinental title. Currently in his hand. One day he's going to be a world champion, I know it. Just one day. He'll be swinging around the world heavyweight title. But the question is... Jesus Christ, another fucking Triple H theme song? But here comes Brendan Murphy. Pretty much said he was willing to do whatever it took to get to NCW Invincible, that he wanted to make his pay-per-view debut in a singles match. Couldn't win the King of the Ring tournament, was taken out of the United States tournament due to some backstage controversy, although that got cleared up by the time the tournament started. And then he went on to challenge the United States Champion one-on-one non-title match. Evan Epic nailed him with that low blow that put him away. But challenging DJ Young, oof, that is a huge step in his young career in NCW. Challenging a former multi-time champion. And almost setting himself on fire in the fireworks. Seriously, if you're gonna do those fireworks, you need to keep them going into the next scene. Oh my god. When you realize you still got one match left. And there is the #1 contender for the NCW United States Championship, the Viking King Dunkel Gott. He has challenged for it in the past in a fatal 5-way. But this time, he gets the champion one-on-one. He finally gets that chance to capture a title he's never held before. According to him, he's never held a US title in any company that he's worked in. So, what a championship to win, the United States Championship. Your first title in NCW. But of course he's got to go through the desperate Evan Epic in order to do so. I don't care. That's still one of the best entrances and outfits that I've seen in core creations. Oh, Dunkel got going right after DJ Young, the man he beat in the first round of the #1 contenders tournament. Evan Epic going after Joey Hartman. It looks like Brendan Murphy going after Andy Reeves. Dunkel taking a fight with DJ Young out of the ring. Both men trying big boots. No luck between them. The Dunkel God getting the better of him. Oh, and there's a brainbuster. Epic going after Brendan Murphy, protecting Andy Reeves there. That could be a future tag team I wouldn't mind seeing. If Andy Reeves ever left the KOD or Evan Epic won. I mean, or if Evan Epic joined the KOD. But he's not mad enough to do that. Ooh. And Joey Hartman back in the mix with a backbreaker. Dunkel got already busted open as he goes head first into the steel. And Andy Reeves going into the turnbuckle, spine first. What the fuck is going on here? Oh, the only thing that's making sense right now, DJ Young driving Dunkel got into the ring apron. You know DJ Young wanted that shot at the United States title more than anything else. It's the title that has eluded his career thus far. Former light heavyweight champion, a former cruiserweight champion, a former alpha tag team champion, a former live champion, intercontinental champion, undisputed and world champion, but has never held the intercontinental title. Then again, never held a 6-man tag either, but that's beside the point. Oh, wait, what? How is DJ Young the one who got busted open? Uh-oh, pile driver to Andy Reeves. DJ Young looking ahead, top rope here, coast to coast. And Andy Reeves just taken out of Evan Epic taken out of the picture. Brendan Murphy going after Andy Reeves there with a German suplex. And DJ Young, what is he thinking here? Oh, snake eyes. And there's a cover on Brendan Murphy. But DJ Young there to break it up with a half-assed leg drop. And DJ Young collapses after the headbangs. Andy Reeves trying to take out Dunkel Gott. Evan Epic thinking kneeling super kick. And Joey is down. This is just pure domination between the Epic Young Reeves alliance. And there's the knee bar. But Dunkel Gott able to get out of it via rope break. And there's a sit out power. Well, there's a package powerbomb there by Joey Hartman. Irish whip now into the corner. DJ Young, what is he thinking? Oh, coming off the ropes. Oh my god, massive knee strike to Brendan Murphy. And things are not looking good for Dunkel Gott, because Andy Reeves was trying to tap him out again. If you take out the power, everyone else is pretty much screwed. But there's an epic knee strike to Brendan Murphy. And Joey, instead of breaking things up, decides to taunt. That's how much he cared about Brendan Murphy. So just fuck off, get out of my way. But, oh, kick to the spine there. Because Joey didn't break things up, they're at a 2-on-3 disadvantage. And now currently, Epic and Andy working together well in the past, and even now they are. They've teamed together 3 times so far. And they have yet to be defeated. Actually, no, they've teamed up like... No, yeah, that's about right. Hell, that could be a hell of it. It really would be a tag team. And here we go, up on the shoulders. Epic is in trouble, but DJ there to save him. And the Viking King has DJ Young up for a spin out cutoff. And DJ Young just got laid out. Look at Dunkel got protecting Joey there. But Joey just can't fight against the numbers here. Or maybe he can. Oh no! Oh, actually that could have worked out in their favor. Ah, shit. And this is no good for Dunkelgott. DJ Young heading to the top. Thinking double stomp to the chest. And Andy Rees could be looking to take him out, looking to pick the bones, but Dunkelgott refusing to go down. There we go, now back into the ring goes the Viking King, Evan Epic. Kick to the side of the head. Look at that, Evan Epic was trying to tell off. What the fuck just happened? DJ just slipped or something, I don't know. Oh, package powerbomb there. Dunkelgott able to kick out of whatever the hell happened over in the corner. Oh, look at this. Spin out. Oh my god. Into the air raid slam. And now up on the shoulders. DJ Young in trouble. Spin out and face buster. Andy Reeves. Not sure what he's thinking, but let's just say you don't want to have the Viking King standing behind you, because here comes a pump handle powerbomb. You know, for a handicap match, they are doing pretty well. Oh, until that moment. Clothesline takes out Andy Reeves. DJ Young, Evan Epic working together on the Intercontinental Champion. DJ stalking him. And here he goes, coming off the ropes. Here comes a massive knee strike, busted him open. And now blood on the face of Joey Hartman. Evan Epic picked him back up. Oh, and there's that shoot knee, middle of the ring. But Joey Hartman, how does he kick out? Andy Reeves keeping his challenge, well, I wouldn't say challenger, the other challenger out of the picture. My god. If that ever becomes a fucking 6-man team, TJ Epic and Andy Reeves. What would you call that? Well, Dunkelgott was locked in a knee bar, but luckily ropes saving his leg. But Andy Reeves once again looking for it, and again up against the ropes. Andy Reeves in trouble. Oh, Epic was in trouble until DJ saves him with that massive kick. And there's a carbon boot of Epic. Look at Dunkelgott, fireman's carry into the cutter. And Dunkel flying in with a save. Saving the Intercontinental Champion there. Here we go, thinking pump handle powerbomb. But Andy Reid's now protecting him. And now Andy Reid's DJ Young working together. And they have just cleared out the ring. And here we go. Oh my god, massive elbow to the spine. How is Uncle Got not disabled right now? Oh shit. In unity they got back in the ring. Okay, I pulled my finger and somehow my elbow snapped. That is weird stuff. But Uncle Got massive lariat to the back of the head, taking down Andy Reeves. But DJ Young Epic still standing. And now spin out. Oh, this is the best chance Joey has to taking out one of the problems. Spin out face buster on the knee, hooks the leg. 1, 2. Ooh, and then you forget that it's DJ Young, he never sees down. Look at that, chilling like Epic in the corner. Andy Reid's dealing with Uncle Got. Even if... Oh, look at this. Oh my god, Joey Hartman will just not stop fighting. Here we go, back up. Kick to the body. Coming in with a pile driver of sorts, or was going to. But Epic able to survive. And now has the Intercontinental Champion coming off of a rebound shot. Look at Uncle Got. Takes out Andy Reeves, but there's the Epic knee strike. That could be it. Uncle Got too busy with Andy Reeves to even notice. And there goes the Intercontinental Champion, the Viking King, on his own. X Factor Real Deal and Evan Epic all on the hunt for a Viking. Northern Light suplex puts him down. And DJ Young, look at this. Everyone steps back to let DJ do what he does best. Shoot knee. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. And no 3 count. Somehow the Viking King kicks out. Ooh, knee to the back of the head. Jesus Christ, imagine this as a faction. Just get rid of the fucking useful assassins. Team yourself up with Epic and Reeves. Look at this, DJ just sending him out of the ring. They want to keep this punishment going. Nah, there's no way Uncle Got can survive this 3-on-1 assault. Look at that, they're just punishing him, just dragging him up against the barrier. Bloodied face first. They could probably put him away if they wanted to. But no. They want to make sure Uncle God does not get his hands on the United States Championship Sling Blade on the outside. Unless somehow DJ Young and Evan Epic knock each other out with their fucking running knee strikes. And Andy Reid locked himself in his own knee bar. Just sits here in the middle of the ring and locks himself in an ankle lock. Like yoga submission, just tap yourself out. Look at that. Just letting Andy Reid take control. I don't think he'd be distracted by you. He's already dealt with you once. If you want a broken leg, feel free to try. And here we go. Uncle God again just being punished. Kicks to the leg. I mean, hell, if Andy Reeves wins the Intercontinental title, he'll probably give you an open challenge just to break it again. Oh, here we go. Epic smashes. What the fuck happened to DJ? Just fell over. Fucking dumb man. Uncle Got gets Epic back in the ring, goes in after him, but... Oh no! DJ Young took out Andy Reeves. The backstab continues for the X Factor. I think that was a message sent to Seth Goldman. But look at DJ Young now. Here he comes. Massive knee strike to the jaw of the Viking King. They were just standing there like, do we go for the pin? Nope. Here comes a kneeling epic knee strike. And DJ Young already soaking it in like they've won the match and they might as well have. It's over. The number one contender for the Intercontinental title, the former World Heavyweight Champion and the current United States Champion, picking up the win over their opponents at NCW Invincible. A 3-0 wash with strikes like that. I mean, let's not take anything away from Joey Hartman. He brought the fight, but it's just not enough against this team of ego. I wonder how will they do in single matches at Invincible. Finally, we reach our main event. It never takes Lance Romance that long to fucking brag on Twitter. What have I done? You see something on one stream as a joke and your fucking tag division. But here comes Jaden Shadow, and what a night he has got at NCW Invincible. To kick off the show, he is in the semi-finals of the King of the Ring tournament against K-Dog. That match will be for the World Heavyweight Championship, so that means the World Champion will be in the finals of the King of the Ring tournament. But of course, Jaden Shadow also has an opportunity to become the 6-man tag team champions alongside Natural Romance when they take on the Public Enemy. And then, if he does manage to beat K-Dog in the semifinals, he will have the finals. But who will be waiting for him? Will it be his tag partner tonight, Marco Garcia? Or will it be the man who runs NCW, Neo Extreme, standing across the ring from him? And then after that match, if he is the World Heavyweight Champion, he will be defending the title in a fatal 4-way against Clark Oliver Morrison, Dave Rogers, and K-Dog. Marco Garcia, of course, he's got maybe an easier night, maybe not. Definitely the dark horse to win the whole King of the Ring tournament. In the second, currently in the semi-finals against Neo Extreme. If he wins that match, big if, the way I've been going. If he wins that match, he will move on to the finals. But before then, he has an opportunity to become the junior heavyweight champion. So the finals of the King of the Ring, if he wins both matches, could be junior heavyweight champion versus world heavyweight champion for the right to be called the 2019 King of the Ring champion. And that would be one hell of a career move for this man. Straight to the top of the mountain. But there you see the World Heavyweight Champion K-Dog. And if we got to talk about what he could be doing at Invincible, if he can get through K-Dog. I mean, if K-Dog can get through K-Dog, fucking Byron Saxton commentary there. No, if he can get through Jade and Shadow in the opening match, he will be advancing to the finals of the King of the Ring tournament. Since this entire tournament has started, he has held that World Heavyweight title. And he could be the man to hold both the World title and the King of the Ring title. But like Jade and Shadow, who will be standing across the ring from him? Will it be Marco Garcia? Will it be Neo Extreme? We don't know. But much like we said with Jade and Shadow, he will, if he does beat Jade and Shadow, will be defending that title again, a second time in that fatal 4-way. But after the match we saw earlier, what kind of condition is Dave Rogers in? What kind of condition will Jade and Shadow be in? What kind of condition will K-Dog even be in by the time we get to the main event? Right now, the man with everything going his way could be Clark Oliver Morrison. I mean, he could have taken out one of his most dangerous opponents in that match. And Jade and Shadow K-Dog, they could both self-implode trying to capture the King of the Ring championship. Because let's be honest, if they fight me, I'm gonna fucking kill them. But here comes the junior heavyweight champion Nero, the grace of the universe. Haven't seen him since he defended the title against Satoru Shibata. But now he's gonna see what his #1 contender has when he teamed up with his old tag team partner, K-Dog. Both men, remember, former 6-man tag team champions, and now they rule the world as world and junior heavyweight champions. But Nero, already one title defense down against Satoru Shibata. Can he beat Nero? Is Nero... oh my god. When you do 5 tag teams of commentary, Jesus Christ. Can he beat Marco Garcia? Is Marco Garcia too focused on the King of the Ring tournament? I mean, Marco Garcia, he's got to go through Neo Extreme, and then before that he's got to go to Nero, and then the finals if he does win. But by the time he gets to Nero, it'll be the toughest match of Marco Garcia's career. Nero, he's going to be fresh as a daisy the whole night. So all he's got to do is just sit back and watch Marco Garcia try to become King of the Ring champion. Kick to the body, here he goes, snaps the arm. Jaden and Shadow and K-Dog, they've just been trying to one-up each other, whether they're across the ring from each other or whether they're on the same side. And now looking for an early submission. As it stands, Jaden Shadow has victories over K-Dog, not the other way around. So you got to think if history repeats itself, you're looking at the next World Heavyweight Champion. And K-Dog swinging neck breaker. Hey, after all the matches tonight, I wouldn't care for a short main event. Here we go. Two squaring off. Kick to the body there by Jaden Shadow. Hooks the head. Looking to drag him into the corner. And tag made to Marco Garcia. Oh, look at this. Oh my god, a high kick, leg sweep combination by Marco Garcia and Jaden Shadow. I believe that we saw Natural Romance do that a little earlier tonight. Maybe a shout out to them, considering Jaden Shadow is going to be teaming up with them one more time for those 6-man tag team titles. Marco Garcia jacks the jaw of the World Heavyweight Champion. And K-Dog trying to make the crawl, but no. Marco eats a boot to the face, tries for a high knee, side steps. Back suplex, turned into a bulldog by K-Dog. And Marco Garcia now at the mercy of the World Heavyweight Champion. Massive shooting star, or a standing shooting star now. K-Dog floats him over, knee to the face. Marco Garcia could be knocked out middle of the ring. Ooh, and Marco Garcia able to kick out. We may have seen K-Dog just win a handicap match there, but no. We may see it now. Oh no, Marco Garcia counters at the last second. And K-Dog was trying to crawl away, but no, Marco Garcia looking to get the biggest pin of his career over the World Heavyweight Champion. The Marco twist. And that could be it. Marco Garcia, can he pin the World Heavyweight Champion? Oh, only a 2 count. Three of these 4 men don't want to risk injury before the semi-finals of the King of the Ring tournament. Hell, Nero doesn't even want to risk injury going into his junior heavyweight title match against Marco Garcia. Now look at K-Dog bringing Marco over back into the corner. Smart by K-Dog. But this is not. What the fuck is he doing? Just walking around in circles. Waiting for Marco Garcia to get up. Tried to, I think, make the tag to Nero. But a Russian leg sweep puts him down. And now drags him middle of the ring. Stomped there to the arm. Tag made back to Jaden Shadow. And here comes a man who has been a thorn in the side of K-Dog. And kick to the body. Here he goes. Blockbuster. K-Dog has said it many times. Jaden Shadow will never get the World Heavyweight title as long as K-Dog is the World Champion. But as it stands, Jaden Shadow has always been one step ahead of the World Heavyweight Champion. Whether that's alone or whether that he's had the assist of Kendall Rose. in his corner. Ooh, double knees to the back. Stares down Nero there. And now Jaden Shadow looking to put down the world champion again with a massive spear. And that could be it for K-Dog. Jaden Shadow hooks the leg, one by the grace of the universe there to break it up, and almost had his face shattered there with the Bulldog. And Nero doesn't quite leave the ring. Luckily, K-Dog keeping him in. Uh-oh. Incident. What the fuck? He just tapped out. Well, okay. Disappointing end there. I don't even think Nero got into the match like once. It was just a handicap beatdown. But I mean, K-Dog took the Marco Twist, he took the Shadow Spear, and then realized, hang on, I got my back against the wall this Sunday. I'm getting out of Canada. I'm going on a plane with my title. I'm just getting the fuck out of here. Jaden Shadow again picks up the win, but Marco Garcia and Jaden Shadow, that alliance may be short-lived. They may be enemies in the final of the King of the Ring tournament, but they also may be the world and junior heavyweight champions by the end of NCW Invincible. One of them could be the king, we don't know. Jaden Hell could have walked out with 3 belts. Oh god, imagine that, Shadow 3 belts. But either way, that has been it for NCW Season 3, Episode 48. If you enjoyed any of the matches, hit that like button, share with your friends, subscribe to the channel if you already haven't, and hit that bell button to stay up to date with NCW action, as we are one show away from NCW Invincible. That's right, we still got NCW Live Episode 24, where we see the new stars of tomorrow grow right before our very eyes. But either way, that's been it for episode 48. Tune in next time. Until then, also you can follow NCW on Twitter at NCWXTREME to stay up to date with everything news related in the NCW world. Until then, this is Neo Extreme saying goodbye, good night, good luck, and see you later. Adios.